GTA 5 Stunt Jumps, doing 41 through 50, AA gamer for life. And as always, save the game before and after every jump. Although out here in the countryside, I mentioned in the previous videos that for some reason, when I get to jumps 46, 47, I saved the game, and then when I reloaded that particular save, my bike wasn't with me, and it was just gone. I mean, no matter if I reloaded that save again or something, it was just gone. I don't understand it. My buddy Demented Priest actually had a lot of trouble with it early down in the city. He said I would save the game, and when I reloaded it, the bike was gone. So anyway, our next jump is coming up here. We got to jump the little arc in the roadway. Again, Franklin's ability will come in helpful here. Zigzag through traffic. Hit this ramp with a good head of speed and stay straight. Should get you to the other side without too much trouble. Okay, so there's our ramp. Pretty much on the north side of the map here. Okay, shouldn't have too many issues with this jump. Okay, so there's not a lot of room to get a good head of speed here. So just do your best to kind of get whatever speed is needed. Obviously, you saw it just took a little bit. Hit the dumpster, hit the pole, hit the building. Jump's good. I'm happy. Okay, so from where I was, the next one is the lighthouse, and I could see that there was a good chance I'm going to wind up in the water. So I'm going to save that jump for number 49 and just concentrate on the ones that I think I'm going to live through or not get my bike wasted or whatever the situation is. Alright, so we're out here in the desert. We got to jump over this hotel. Rat infested area. You want a good head of speed. You're not going to really encounter too much traffic out here. Okay, I stuck to the right side of the ramp so I could avoid hitting or heading into that pool in there. Okay, over by, I believe this is Trevor's Airport. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not at the point in the game where Trevor's unlocked yet. There's a little ramp at the other side of that dirt road, so just head up the hill here, get a little bit of speed. On the top of that rock is the home of a scrap letter. Maybe using that jump might be a way to get up there, but I had to just bring a car over to the rock face and climb up it that way. We'll get into that when we get into the letter videos. Okay, so our next three jumps are going to be kind of in this general area. One is like in the middle of that crisscross expressway, and then the other is going to be to the right of it, up in the windmill area. Decided to do this one first. Okay, I ended up crashing, and so we'll try this again. Okay, now this is the area and the time where I saved the game, and when I reloaded the save, I was without a bike. So needless to say, I was like, what the hell? Okay, so with this jump, kind of just hit this ramp as center as you can, but we need to land on the roadway here. And try not to give yourself a concussion on the upper roadway. Okay, I don't make the road, but the jump's good, and that works for me. Okay, so our next jump is right up here by those windmills. And this is actually where, I forget, I think I failed to jump, or I hit a vehicle, or whatever. I think I got wasted. I'm not exactly sure what the situation was. But when I reloaded, my bike was gone. And as a rule of thumb, I will make multiple saves, and no matter what I did, my bike was gone. I don't know what the deal was, but anyway, get some speed up and hit this jump. Well, that works for me. Okay, even though this is where I spawned without a bike, for some reason there was a bunch of people out here driving this Beatty 801 bike, so I just shot them and took their bike. So this bike is without any kind of modifications because I just wanted to get these jumps done. Alright, so with this one, you're jumping into the prison, and there's just a very short gap, and you want a good head of speed. You need to clear the fences and land on the road before you hit the building. Basically tires flat if possible to get the jump to register. But then you're not going to avoid this happening. I mean, look how much distance you got. And there's life even getting smaller. Boom. Ugh. So not only do you got a sliver of health left, but now you got to deal with getting away from the police. And I don't think I did it, to be honest with you. Okay, so our next jump is at the lighthouse, and I tried this jump many times with dirt bike, cars. My buddy did it with a car, and he said he got it, but I could not get it. I just could not get the distance. So I went and bought me another motorcycle for 10 grand off the internet, and I did not upgrade it at all. Just like I figured this bike is going to wind up in the water, and that's exactly what happens. Okay, so with this jump, you need to aim it just right. You need to be on the rocks to the right of the lighthouse, and obviously if you go too far to the right, you're in the water. So I was able to save the game here, and when I did reload it, my bike was with me, so that was a nice option. But as you see here, your sweet spot is to the right of the lighthouse, right on the rocks, and I didn't really care about losing the bike as long as I got the jump. Okay, jump's complete. Just one jump left. Okay, so now we're going to be back down in Los Santos in that rain-off canal where number 50 is, and I've talked about this in the previous videos. I just don't know what the ticket is to get this done. I was just going to show you guys the location and a failed attempt on how to get this jump. I just could not get the speed to get over to that helipad area. It just wasn't going to happen. And after a few attempts, I'm not going to call it a glitch, but in the middle of the jump, I wind up hitting the hand railing or guard railing or whatever, and it bounces me to the other side, giving me the jump. So obviously, you need to have warp speed here and then hit this ramp and make the jump. And if I get comments that you just can't get it done, I feel your pain, because you know, you guys aren't seeing the hours that it took me to try this. And many times I'd hit that shallow and kill myself, and it bounces me over to the other side. I mean, that's totally not a legal jump, but hey, it gave it to me, and I'm cool with that because I am just damn sick of these jumps. So I just can't give you guys any good information on how to get that jump done. My buddy Demented Priest did it, and he was able to get the jump done with the same bike, with the same modifications, exception of the 2 engines upgrades that he had available. Now, he made the jump clear, but as you saw in the video, I could not do it. If you like the videos, you can always support us by checking out the ads.